Great, great, great. All right. Hello. Hey, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I'm well. Happy Monday. All right, let's get into it. Just wanted to get just a few of you guys on here, and I know it's going to build up. All right, so let's get into it. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Good morning. It's getting a little chilly, so I don't like the cold, or I don't like the cold mornings. But anywho, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Scene. And today I'm reading for the beautiful and handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes, one more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information's in the description box below. All right. Thank you so much for your support as well. I haven't checked the back office yet, but I think I'm probably near 2,000. I think I'm sold about 2,000 copies now. But I want to thank you guys so much for your continuous support of my journal. It is still available. You can still grab it, okay? All right, let's get into it. So this was a channel message here. Yesterday I was supposed to come on this to do a live, but I wanted to sit with this information a little bit more before I did. And it's kind of funny because we're coming up on the full moon of Pisces. And the full moon of Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune on the negative side of things is more of like of illusion state, a dreamy state. You're not being aware of what's really in front of you, rose-colored glasses, deceit, things of that nature. It's the 12th house. The title here is Searched, Seeked, and Destroyed. You have someone from the past, and it's relevant to this day because this person is now a part of your healing process or your healing state. So it's very important to you'll see what I mean when I get into it deeper. So you had someone that specifically searched for you. And when I say search for you, meaning back in the day or in the past, they search for you. And what I mean when I say they search for you is that they search for your type or your particular DNA or your particular, they had a certain way or a certain thing that they wanted to do towards others in order to make sure that their plan was very successful. And they tend to go after the strong ones, or more so the ones that can really stand on their own, but they attempt to attack their weakness. So they search for an individual like yourself who they seem or they deemed as weak, which we know that you're not, but they just see you in that way. So they search for someone of your type, of your caliber, and then they seek you out to be a part of this game plan here. Not realizing with the destroyed part of it all is that since they searched and seeked you, they didn't realize that they ended up destroying themselves at the end of it all, because they really thought that the thing that they searched for in regards to you, they thought that was the thing that they needed, and it wasn't. Sit with that for a moment. They really thought they needed you, and they never did. They never did. They had you, and they didn't even know what to do with you. And I'll say that connection-wise, in the connection way, they had the beautiful opportunity to be around you, to be in your presence, and they didn't even know what to do with you, or didn't even know how to handle you, or they didn't know how to work with you, however way you want to look at it. They just didn't know how to do anything when it came to you. And it seems like they were trying to penalize you, or they were trying to hurt you because they didn't know how to, whatever it is they were trying to do. Because trying to tap into people with this type of mindset is very draining. It really is. It's super draining. And that's why I always say you got to make sure that you protect your mind, because a lot of people out here, they're not mindful. They're not. They're not mindful in regards to what they're doing. They're mindless. They're mindless here. So you have someone here that, again, try to search for you, seek, but only ended up destroying themselves, because the thing that they searched and seeked for, it wasn't meant for them, meaning you weren't meant for them. So then by them continuously trying to dig into you, meaning like the deeper parts of you or the weaker parts of you, that's why it's very important that if you have weak spots, or we'll consider it vulnerabilities, to not speak about your vulnerabilities until you've completely healed it. So that way, if someone was to stumble upon your weaknesses, or maybe you were speaking about it in a free way, and they try to use that against you, well, they can't. They can't knock you off your strong points, and they sure enough can't hurt you in your weak points, because now your weak points are not weak, they're strong. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say, and I always rally for and push for, to learn yourself, or learn the identity of self, because the more you know self, the more you learn about self, the more you're not going to listen to what other people have to say, number one. And number two, other people influences of their bad projection onto you, it's not going to do anything to you. So it's very imperative. I'll even say it's imperative, because it really is. It is highly, highly suggested. It is highly imperative to ensure that you learn all that you can about you. So that way you're not going to get stuck in people games in this way. Because with search, seeked, and destroyed, that's exactly how they looked at you. They looked at you as like some kind of a prey, a vulnerable prey. And they thought your niceness and your devotion of love was a form of prey, which is crazy to me. Somebody coming at you with peace in their heart, coming at you with love in their heart, and the first thing you want to do is you want to attack them. That's crazy. It's crazy. We have liar here. You have liar. So they're telling people here, after they done searched you, they seeked you out, and they got destroyed by the thing that they seek. It's like you, I'm going to use the sun. I love to use the sun as an analogy. It's like you're the sun. People always search you. I put it in a different way. Let's say there was a hidden treasure, and no one was, when this treasure was buried, no one was allowed to look for it, pick it up, search for it. They weren't supposed to do anything, right? And I'm going to look at you guys as the hidden treasure. Someone knew that you were off limits, or you were forbidden, that they were not supposed to bother you, mess with you, leave you alone, etc., etc. But they decided to go against that and do their own thing. So the more they got closer to you, the more they searched you, because they realized by the things that they were doing towards you, it wasn't really affecting you in the way that they wanted it to affect you. So the more that they start to search for you, they then started to seek more different ways or avenues to see how they could truly beat you from the thing that they're initially tried before. So to be honest, it's like you kind of got this person thinking many different ways as to how to beat you. And in many different ways that you kind of force this person to think in ways that they could attempt to beat you, they failed. So the more that's funny. The more that they seeked ways out to attempt to destroy you, at the end of it all, they ended up destroying themselves, because they got to the point where they got too close to you, to the point where they thought that they knew you, and them being in your space or being amongst your boundaries there is what caused them to be destroyed of self. They self-destroyed. They destroyed themselves. You're off limits. You are off limits, and this person is learning that you are off limits. Yeah. Spiritual awakening. They are awakened. They are awakened that they can't bother you. They can't do anything towards you. They can't harm you. They can't come towards you here. They can't. They can try as much as they can if they want, but it's just not going to work. Yep, they stuck. See, a lot of people don't believe in affirmations, mantras, prayers, etc., however you do your thing. There's a lot of people out there that do not believe in that type of style of manifesting, because that's really what it is altogether. And they try to ridicule you for having prayers or for having mantras or for having affirmations or etc here, and they think that the things that you're doing here is like foo-foo, it's not real, it's fake. This is why they call you crazy. This is why they call you delusional, because they think that you praying or you're connecting to a higher source or divine source it looks as crazy, which is not. But then they realize just how strong your prayers are, or your affirmations are, or how your mantras are, and they realizing that you're not the one to play with. They in stuck energy right now because they thought that they could play with you. They're getting a rude awakening that there's a higher source or a higher power that protects you or walks with you. And they can't stand that. Not only can they not stand that, they trying everything possible to disconnect you from self, which I go back to say. Make sure that you don't allow people, not everyone in your circle. I don't care how they look. I don't care how nice they look. I don't care how, oh, you smell good. Nothing. Sometimes you got to look past that face. You got to see what's in the mirror, what's in the soul. And if the soul is matching up to your soul, if the mirror is matching up to your mirror, then that's your people. If it can't line up to what you are, what you're on in alignment wise or energetic wise, if there's no alignment, or if there's no energetic connection, an equal energetic connection, that's not your people. It'll never be your people. See, friend is in reverse. It will never be your people. So you have a friend here that crossed you, frenemy. A friend of me may have been doing this towards you, may have been trying to search up things of you, could have gathered people around. Hey, y'all. May have gathered other people around you to ridicule you, to make fun of you, but it was all based on lies here. So far here, we're speaking about a friend here that's in dire straits or dire restraints or constraints. They're in dire constraints in regards to what has taken place here. So whoever was speaking very ill of you here is now being exposed for everyone to see, and they can't handle that heat or they can't handle that pressure in regards to what was being said behind the scenes here. So you have a friend here that was trying to set you up, could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. Whoever ex-friend that you were involved with, or a friend that you were involved with, not involved in sexually, not that, but I do feel like some of you guys may have been, and there's no judgment. I just got to tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. But for the most part, for the ones that's been platonic, okay, most part. So I say like 98% of you guys have been platonic with either an Aquarius or a Capricorn friend or ex-friend here. They did a lot of vile things behind your back. I'm going to tap in to see what it was, but they did a lot of vile things behind your back, and they really thought that they would have never gotten caught here because they thought that they were very close to you to the point that you will overlook them or oversee that they were the one that were actually doing things towards you here. This person has an STD. This person was working with candle here. Candle magic, STD. So this person may have been doing some candle work here to align you up with individuals that may have had STDs. So they were trying to manifest people to come towards you. So like if you were single and they were aware that you were single and they knew that you may have been dating or anything like that, what they would do here is they would do spell work here in regards to attracting people your way that was more infected with an STD. That's what this person was doing here. It's going to be a lot of shock and a lot of bombshells throughout this reading. Reason being because the moon is in Pisces, and everything Pisces is, you got the good part of Pisces and you got the negative part of Pisces. So I'm pulling from the dark. I don't care about the light right now. I'm pulling from the dark. Oh, what is these people? Hold on, wait. How y'all do this? I'm gonna need some, I'm gonna need a moderator here. All right, that one's out. And who's the other one? Pocahontas. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some moderators here. Y'all stinking the twat. All right. Okay, cool. They're rude because they resonate with what I'm saying. That's why. Anytime somebody come at you and they want to yell at you, they want to curse at you, it's because of the truth that I'm speaking. So I'm used to it. Hold on, you put my charger in. Yeah. So yeah, they're mad they're getting caught. Absolutely. So yeah, they're triggered, but I don't have time for that. So anywho, so we have Aquarius and Capricorn. So it could be either a Aquarius friend or a Capricorn friend that was doing candle work here to bring forth people towards you to sleep with you, but they knew that you were single and they knew that you could have been at the time, you could have been in the, out there to date or whatever the case may be. They wanted to strategically bring forth people that may have STDs or they're STD prone. So, man, see, look, sexual trauma, dreams come true. It didn't come true, but that's what they were trying to do here. Wow. I promise you, hidden agenda. You have an ex-friend that tried to do this to you, could have tried to set you up in a sexual way to make you traumatized in this manner here. They may have tried to do that. You may have had dreams about this. You may have had premonitions about this. You may have had a lot of signs surrounding this in regards to, they may have had, you may have had premonitions in regards to a friend that something was off with a friend and you weren't sure. Well, this is your confirmation right here that you can't trust this friend. They're emotionally exhausted, sneaky. They're trying to sneak their karma. So basically they're going through karma right now and they're trying to like keep it quiet. Get it together. When you think you can hide things. When you really truly think that you can hide things, think again. This is so funny. They're emotionally exhausted. They're going through karma right now. They're suffering in silence really, really bad. And they're trying to like sneak away because they don't want you to know. And the reason why they don't want you to know is because out of the group or out of the connection, that the platonic connection that you guys were in, you were more of the intuitive one than that person or within the group, okay? Yeah, you were the roots to the group. So if you may have had a group of friends, it could be even family members that you may have considered friends at the time, however resonates in your story, but there were a group of people that you were with. There were a friend or a couple of friends within the group setting here that did not like you and wanted to cause some form of something negative towards you here. But you were the creator of the foundation or the roots of the whole thing. So you may be the person that can bring other people together. So you can be anywhere and you can just join people together. Like that's just your, your good spirit. You have that within you. So yeah, you can bring people together here, and they didn't like that. So they try to take the same people that you brought together. They tried to take them away from you, but I mean, they didn't take anything away from you because number one, no one can be kept. No one can. But so they didn't really take anything from you. I mean, they gave you a lesson here that you can't trust everyone as a friend, but they didn't take anything from you because if they were really truly your friends, as to who they say they were or should be, they would have never entertained any of this. So when people say they took something from you, they took a girl from you, they took a man from you, they didn't take anything from you. That person willingly left and wanted to go. They intentionally had plans to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, and they followed through with the plan. So why would I feel bad about something that they did? They took the bait. You didn't take it. You didn't do anything, if that makes sense. So when people say, oh yeah, I took your man, I took your girl, you didn't take anything from me. You didn't, oh, well, we could put it in this way. You took my headache away from me. You took my stress away. You took my anxiety away. I could put it in that way too. So either way, I still win. You really, if you catch my drift, they didn't really take anything from me. But okay, if that's what makes them sleep at night, I guess. I guess. See, eviction, they was sitting and gloating and laughing and he and ha ha like a big ass jackass. He and ha ha. They was laughing. Oh yeah, we did this and we did that. And I just don't find that funny to begin with. Grown people at such age, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60s, etc., adult age that supposedly have an actual, a decent work in mind, but these people don't. But anywho, you got people at big ages acting like 3, 4, 5-year-olds, thinking it's funny to sit back and watch and destroy people. Destroy people. When I say destroy people, cause chaos amongst people, cause headaches amongst people, cause drama unnecessarily amongst people, just causing hell, unnecessary hell, intentionally trying to cause unnecessary hell in your life because they feel they can. And they sit back and they laughing, but they're nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be laughing now because people are like, well, why would you do something like that? That's the question of the day. Why would you do something like that? They don't have an answer. But when it came time for the gossip, they had all the answers. They had all the questions for that. But when it comes time for the truth, they have nothing to give. They have nothing to offer. This is why I don't understand, and I understand it, but then again, no, I'm gonna put it this way. I understand why people may get upset and be crushed and feel like, they're betrayed by other people that do crazy and weird stuff to them, because you have feelings and you really truly thought that person was, who you thought they were. And then when you find out after they do the stupid thing, you were like, man, you were my friend and you be in your emotions, and I get that. But I'm now coming to a point where I have to stop caring as much for people that don't care for me. Like this one, trying to get my words together. One sign of me seeing that you doing something crazy and negative, I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm out. It's not worth my time. It's definitely not worth my health. It's not worth my mental health. It's not worth my emotional health. It's not worth my physical health. It's not worth my financial health, because all that comes into play. It's not worth any parts of my well-being. I'm not going to argue with you, and I'm not going to fight with you. Whatever you say is whatever you say. As long as I know deep down that I was telling the truth, I would never, ever, ever have to bat an eye or blink an eye, because I know the truth is always, always going to come out. And if I know the truth going to come out, I'm going to live my life. So if you feel, or if they felt that they have taken something from you, okay, whatever you say, cool. Whatever you say, if that made you feel, okay. They want you back and forth and barking and going back and doing. Why will I be arguing and fighting for the bullshit that you created? You want me to jump in the mess that you're trying to create for me? I didn't create that for me. And I did not ask you to create anything for me. I can create whatever I want to create for myself, meaning my reality, my life. So I don't need you, and I damn sure did not ask you to create any type of drama or chaos in my life. So I'm not going to entertain that. That's not my mess. That's not my creation. That's not my mess. So I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to tolerate that. And if you're upset because I don't want to play the dumbass game that you creating for so-called me, then that's a you problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Again, I didn't create the bullshit game. I didn't create the bullshit chaos. They did. Let them stay with it. They expected you, after all this was said and done, they were expecting you to be on bended knees, crying, bawling your eyes out, begging them for what? What we begging for, period? What are you begging for, period? Begging for what? For friendship? Child, please. For friendship? If I have to beg for you to be my friend, you were never my friend to begin with. I'm not begging you to be my damn friend. The hell? So you can always have some kind of something over my head? Nah, bruh. Because if anything, you need me more than I need you. That's why they doing the dumb shit. Because they don't want you to see your worth. They don't want you to see your worth, your own worth. They want to create a price and they want to plaster that and want to make that's what you're worth. You can't tell me what I'm worth. You're not me. You would never be me. And I say that very, very harshly. You could never be me. Collectively, generally speaking, they could never be you. No matter how many times they try to fry it, flip it, fricassee, whatever they need to do, they could never be you, boo. Period. And that's something they just got to live with. And they can't live with it. That's why they try to search, seek, and destroy you. Because they can't be you. Ain't that something? They can't be you. So if they can't be you, you can't be you. If they can't be you, you can't be you. Make it make sense. They fighting you for your life, literally and figuratively. They fighting you for your life. Your life, not theirs. To hell with theirs, because they don't have one. That's why they on yours. You got all the life to give, or so they think. And they're so mad that you refuse to give the life that you used to give to them. They're so mad at you for that. So they feel like they got to punish you for not giving them the life that they want from you. Ain't that something? They want your life, literally and figuratively. They want your life. And they want to do anything possible to have your life to the part in some very, 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 very sad situations, unalive you. Sit with that for a minute. This is the harsh truth of reality. We can't sweep shit underneath the rug anymore. We can't have trust issues with self anymore. We cannot. You have to know self so you could see these motherfuckers coming a mile away. Because these same motherfuckers will come in and try to push you here to where you have trust issues of self. Oh no, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. That's what they want. And you cannot allow them to have you or to create some form of trust issues within you. That's what they want. And you cannot give them what they want. My t-shirt say, make your own luck. I just pulled the t-shirt out my drawer today and it says, make your own luck. Look how ironic. Make your own luck. They trying to put you in a position where you become untrustworthy of self. I don't trust that one. I don't trust that one. I don't trust that one. I don't this. I don't that. No. They know exactly what they're doing. That's what's shocking them because they didn't receive the output or the outcome of what they were anticipating from you. But these are the people that call you dumb. These are people that call you dumb for having a connection to a higher source, a higher power, a divine power, however that resonates for you. These are the individuals that call you dumb. But they can't even get out the thing that they created for self. But they calling you dumb. It never makes sense to me. It would never make sense to me. It would never make sense to me. Oh, goodness gracious. See, this person had a lot of childhood trauma. A lot. So this tells me that, because like I've told you before, they only can treat you from the experience of life they've experienced. And if they've only experienced low vibrational things, that's all they're going to show you. And if something comes along, i.e. you, when you have a new perspective and you're seeing things a different way or you're doing things in a different manner and they're seeing that, first thing they're going to do is, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And it's something good, but their reactions, because they never experienced it before. They never experienced anything before, so that's going to be their first reaction. They're going to be aghast by, what are you doing? Oh, well, I'm such and such, and you're happy, perky, la-di-da, chipper self. Well, I'm such and such, and I'm da-da-da. Oh, I don't think you should do that. That's dumb. That's trying to downplay the thing that's making you great, whatever that is. And then secretly behind the scene, they trying to do the same thing that they just publicly said that you should not do. They don't make sense. They would never make sense. They don't know anything about anything. and got the audacity to have an opinion. They have an audacity to have an opinion. On how you should live life. You have to laugh because what else you gonna do? I'd rather laugh than hurt you. I mean, completely straight, honest, 100% with you. I'd rather laugh than hurt you, for real. Especially the type of things that people have done to me, man. I should have been somewhere in somebody's jail a long time ago. But I really had to sit down and weigh the options as to, is this my life or is this their life? And I realized that they were trying to intricately wove a plan into my life as theirs. So they wanted me to be the villain in their story, but they wanted me to act that out. I'm not nobody's puppet. I'm not anyone's puppet. So I don't give a what type of movie or what type of story, whatever type of thing that you create, leave my ass out of it. I want no parts of it. Leave my ass out of it. I don't care. I will not be the villain in your story because I'm not a part of your story. Leave me out your tabanka. I don't care. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Transition. They want to try so hard to make you the villain in the story. I even spin it in this way. Everyone knows when you're watching a superhero movie, the villain gets the most of the attention. Why? Because they're trying everything possible that they can to ensure that they subdue the villain. The villain is really the star of the show. They want you to be the star of their show, but in a negative way. No. No. They want to label you, create you as a villain in their story. They want to abuse you, mistreat you in their story. And then they want you, after they finish using you for their story, they kick you out and now you're reenacting that same story, but now in your life. No. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You had a friend here that was pregnant and blaming you for a miscarriage. You don't talk to this friend. You don't entertain this friend. You don't care anything about this friend, but you have a friend here that had a miscarriage here and is blaming you for the reason why they had it. It just doesn't make sense. Don't do no promotions underneath my page. Y'all go somewhere else with that or you will get blocked. Don't solicit it underneath my page. Go somewhere else with that. Go make your own page and go do you, boo. Anywho, we got cold-hearted. Yeah, cold-hearted in jail. This is where they wanted you. An ally an ally who they, how can I say that? An ally who thought that they could continue to be an ally of yours is not, of course, because it's in reverse, wanted you to be cold-hearted in jail. And they tried everything possible to make that happen, and it failed tremendously. No communication. They thought by pulling away from you or pulling others away from you, that would make you go stir crazy. That would keep you in line and keep you in check because you need or you crave like just social, just people in general. And this type of individuals that are watching here, you guys love to be by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're a popular loner. I'll say that you are a popular loner, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know how to camouflage, or you know how to shift when you need to. You know how to do your thing. We'll just put it that way. You're a popular loner, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But they thought that by you just being a loner, they thought that, well, I'll put it this way. They don't think popular loners even exist. It's not a thing. It is a thing. It truly is a thing. They don't think that though. They just think they look at you as just you being by yourself, that you crave attention or you need the attention from others. And that's the farthest thing from you. You don't care about attention. You don't care about any of that stuff. If you get it, cool, you get it. But it's really not at the top of your list. You know what I mean? And these people here judged you again based on their perception of the world, their perception of the reality, or their perception of their life experience. And that's the furthest they have learned thus far. And to be honest, I really feel like that's the farthest that they will learn, period, because they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again to the point where they're in a loop, a very toxic cycle. You see where I'm going with this? A very toxic loop cycle of destruction. And because you're no longer in that way, you're not in that path, you're not anywhere near it anymore, then now you're going to see them self-destructive self. You're going to see it. There's nothing you can do. If something is self-destructing, you have to let it be. You can't save something from self-destruction, especially if a timer's on here, figuratively speaking, okay? Figuratively speaking. And these people, their time is up in regards to the things that they were doing towards you and other people here. It is what it is. They have to self-destruct so they can see. They operate in patterns and cycles, yeah, very toxic cycles. And they think the toxic cycle is very positive. They think the toxic cycle is very beneficial to them. It's not, clearly. Let me tell you how they know that they know what they're doing. They think that being toxic is beneficial to them. If that's the case, why are they pushing it on to you? Why are they trying to make you the scapegoat of the thing that they're doing? Because they are fully aware as to what they're doing. They're fully aware as to what they're doing. So again, I don't want to hear about, oh, they don't know what they're doing, forgive them for that. I'm not forgiving anybody. I'll forgive the situation for myself, yes. But for them, no. I'm not forgiving anyone that is intentionally causing harm to others. I'm not going to forgive someone that is intentionally knowing what they're doing and intentionally inflicting chaos, destruction, and mayhem on innocent people. I'm not going to. I can fight you on that all day. I'm not going to. They know what they're doing. This is a so-called friend, that just wanted to be around you to destroy you. That is not a friend. So when people say, oh yeah, I'm your friend, I'm your this, well, prove it. Prove it with your actions. They can't do that. There's a lot of things they have to learn, but they refuse to learn because they refuse to grow. What does that have to do with you? Not a damn thing. Step to the side, move away, run away, walk away, whatever you need to do. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Bing bong. For real. Stand clear of the closing doors. Because this person or this group of people here, oh baby, honey child, oh, the world is awaiting their destruction of self. And everyone is going to see it. Everyone. Everyone that they ever lied to in regards to you. Everyone that they ever ridiculed you about, or ridiculed, they're going to see. Everything that this person or group of people has done to you, everyone is going to see it. Everyone. And you have to stand clear of those closing doors. That's the type of train ride they wanted to ride, then fine. That's their fare. That's their pass. You ain't got to go on that. Don't pay for other people's rides. They want to sit on that ride, let them pay for it. They got to deal with it. They got to buckle up. They got to drive in it. They got to experience it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Let them pay that fine, period. Let them pay for their pass. Don't let nobody pay for you. Let them pay for their pass. Because sometimes when people try to do things for you, they want to throw it in your face. That's not a friend. If you're going to do something for me, do something for me. But don't bring it back up. Oh, remember when I did that for you? I don't even want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Because if you have to keep reminding me of what you done for me, that means that's telling me that you weren't doing it from the kindness of your heart. You weren't genuine. And you only looking out for something, or you trying to get a come up. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just not dealing with that at all. It's one of my pet peeves. But remember what I did for you? Okay. Thank you. I said thank you. What else you want from me? Thank you. Oh, well, and then if you got to do all that, just keep your funky whatever it is that you're trying to offer me. Just keep it. Just keep it. Because that's also another way, or a lifeline, or a way that they can connect themselves to you by them giving to you. So they feel like you owe them something because they gave to you. They gave to you. So now they feel like you are indebted to them forever because they gave you something. And I promise you, that something is like the small little piece of measly whatever bullshit that they gave to you. Nothing of substance. Nothing of substance. Some little piece of whatever, piece of plastic bullshit offer or whatever, however they gave to you, and they thinking it's the best thing they ever gave to you, and it's not. Look at how they treat the exchange of the connection. They don't even respect the connection enough to do something nice for you without any type of anything. These people don't make sense, man. I learned about that word. Oh, you my friend? Nope, nope, you ain't my friend. You go over there with that shit. I don't want to hear nothing about you, my friend. No. Just sit there and you can just see people, just read through them. Like, yo, you just gonna sit here and lie like that? And then they got the biggest grin on their face. And you were like, yo, you really gonna sit here and lie like that? You gotta start calling people out just like that. I do that now. I'm not even gonna sit back and wait. When my people like, yo, they lying. I'm like, you know you lying, right? How you know that? And I just start going, yo, you lying because ABC 1, 2, 3. Don't play with me. I'm not doing it no more with anybody. If I know you lying and I have the facts to know that you lying, I'm gonna call you right out, right then and there. Just right then and there. Sometimes it's be like, nah, just leave the peace, just walk away. But people getting too bold with their lies, especially with smiling faces, is too bold for me. So you need to be humbled if you feel like you could come over here with that weird stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just would never make sense to me. There is no communication. You're not in communication with this person. This person thought that was the perfect time to start to speak ill and gossip and lies about you, and it completely backfired now. Now they want to try to come back. They want to have a conversation with you. Have a conversation with you about what? They searched you for your kind, meaning the vulnerability. They think your niceness was vulnerable. They think your niceness was weak. Anywho, they searched for your niceness. They seeked all that they could about you in regards to your weak spots or the weakness that you have within, and they played on that, and they pushed and they pushed and they pushed until they broke you apart, and so they thought they destroyed you. They didn't destroy you. What they did was they showed you, once they started to poke and prod deeper within yourself, what they did there was that they showed you that there was more to you than you were aware that you did not know. So they pushed you into enlightenment. They pushed you into discovery of self, and they thought they destroyed you. They didn't destroy you. They put you in the cocoon. They put you in darkness for a little bit because you had to sit with self. You had to figure out what was going on. And once you were able to figure out what was going on, you pop back up. Now they can't handle it. You the one that pushed me into enlightenment. You did it, heifer. If you would have left well the fuck alone, I probably would have still been where I'm at. But no, people love to push the envelope because they feel like they can. And like I said, haters gonna always help you. They gonna always help you. I still wouldn't give them no credit, but they always gonna help you to elevate. They do they do the dirtiest work, figuratively and literally. They do the dirtiest work. They do the grimiest work when it comes to hurting people. They do. That's their job. They the dirtiest of them all. And they're going to show you all the nastiness. They're going to show you all the nastiness. And that's when you come in and you finally clean up all the shit that they came and they just threw on you. And you find certain spots and you find new areas of things, of places that you may not have seen before. And that's how you were able to clean yourself up, literally and figuratively. They don't make sense, child. They don't make sense. They want to completely destroy all of you. So let's just say they hypothetically they did destroy you. Then what next? How you going to destroy the OG, the originator? How? So if you destroyed the original blueprint, how are you going to learn from the original blueprint if you destroy it? They don't make sense. These heifers don't make sense. They want to destroy you but be you. But how could that be? Even if they were, they're not. Just speaking. Even if they attempted to try to destroy you, they still couldn't walk a mile in your shoe because they're not the originator. They ain't the originator. You are. They don't make sense. I need to put that into a damn t-shirt. They don't make sense because they don't. They don't make sense. Imagine trying to get you caught up. They trying to get you caught up in their web. Man, these people are... We got the world in reverse. Six of Wands upright. They were celebrating your delayed success. Not failed success, your delayed success. They were celebrating your delayed success. They thought they did everything they could to fail you or make you fail, and they were wrong. They don't know anything about you, which is why they are wrong. Everything they said about you was wrong because they don't know anything about you. They insinuated, and those insinuations turned into delusions. Delusions so deep that they truly believed that the thing that they were saying about you to be true, and it was not. It wasn't. Again, they don't make no damn sense. And they pissing me off because they don't make sense. They don't make sense. They celebrated your delayed success. And I'm talking about, yeah, oh my God, yeah, we got the collective, yeah, oh my God, you see? And you're like, what's going on here? And your team, your spirit team, your divine God, Jesus, Buddha, etc., whoever, however you do your thing respectfully, you sat into that ball and you're like, nah, something's not right here. And they celebrate, you in the midst of darkness. They don't even know what's going on. You being prepared. You being prepared to take the world by storm, however that resonates in your story. And you sitting in darkness and you listening and you vibing and you healing and you doing all the things that you need to do. Now you popping out here and they not doing the same thing that they were doing before. They were never your friend. Again, they were celebrating your delayed success. Why would they be celebrating anything delayed of yours? If that was truly your friend, your family, your coworker, whatever, why would they want to celebrate anything that's delayed with you or from you? Why would that be a celebration? You see how people really show their true identity and self if you just pay attention? This person was jealous since day one. And now people are seeing, and they can't handle that people see the true them. The real, raw, inauthentic truth of them. They can't stand it. They can't take it. They can't handle it. But they want you to handle everything that they throw or hurl towards you. Keep it 100, keep it 100, and they can't. They can create the lies, but when the truth is out, they can't handle the truth. That's not 100. That's 50. That's 50. Half truth, half ass, half living, lies. Truth is a whole, lies are half. You need two things to make it a whole. All they do is give you half of everything, including lies. And they think that's very good or enough for them to continue this BS lies that they're trying to live under. It's no more living under delusions. No more lies. And if you can't handle it, then oh the fuck, well, I don't know what to tell you, bub. Chief, little dog. I don't know what to tell you, boo. Times are changing. It's either you get with the program or you're going to be left, boo. And I promise you, you don't want to be left. You better wake up. Because the truth is here, boo. However that resonates for you, that could be spun in many different ways. But the truth of how this person really, truly felt about you, everybody is seeing and they can't handle it. But they the ones telling the lies. They really thought they destroyed you because of a delayed success. And there was a reason why it was delayed, because your team, your spirit guide, however way you do your thing, wanted you to ensure that when you do make it to the next chapter of your life, or the new season, the new stage, the new level, however way it resonates for you, your spirit team wanted you to make sure that you saw that person for who it is, so that way they cannot celebrate your permanent success. So it's okay. Let them celebrate the delayed success, but they would not be able to celebrate the permanent success that's coming with you and for you. So to hell with them. They did what they were supposed to do. They showed their raw, true, authentic self. Their authentic self is inauthentic. That's what they showed you. That's the real them. That's the truthful them. That's their lies. The lies that they think are truth, that's it. It is what it is. We could even spin it that way for them, since they want to play mind games with people. Because that's all they have are mind games. That's all they developed their whole life. That's all they know how to master is mind games. And if you master the one thing that one person that has mastered all their life, you're going to see them self-destruct. You're going to see them self-sabotage. Most people that live here on earth live in survival mode. I'm going there. Most people live in survival mode. So that means they're going to do whatever it is that they need to do to stay afloat. That's not living. It's a difference between living and surviving. Y'all are living. You get up every day. You thank your spirit team, your God, etc., etc. You give thanks. You're grateful. You wake up with a good optimism of things. You do what you have to do. That's life. They don't have any of that. They don't know what it's like to live. That's why they're trying to take yours. Well, if I don't know how to do it, I don't want you to know how to do it. How selfish of them. And unfortunately, there are people that get caught up in situations because they just don't know that they could live life without them. They trying to put you in a predicament or a situation where you cannot live life without them. Why not? You're the one that has the life. They ain't got it. They don't have a life. You see how they spin around? You can't live without me. You can't this. Well, why the fuck not? I can't. Watch this. Doo-doo. I'm out. Life starting to live. But you can't live without them. Somebody lying, because I'm doing extremely well. Somebody lying. You can't live without me. Well, watch this, little player. Watch this, little dog. Watch this, little chief. Watch. Pay attention to what people say to you. They truly tell you how they feel about you. Not only you, themselves. And if they're only always speaking negativity, that ain't your people. I don't care what they look like. They're not your people. Why every time we have a conversation is always negative? You can't say something nice like, oh, wow, the flowers smell good. I saw this nice cologne. This perfume was cute. You know, I saw somebody with a beautiful hairstyle and I gave them a compliment. You can't say something nice or negative, or not negative. You can't say something nice or positive for once. It's always something negative. I don't want to talk about that. What else you got? Oh, well, and you know, and they was and that slept with that one. I don't care. How is that bringing me any type of living? I don't want to talk about that. All they do is live in survival mode. They have to hop, skip, and jump to every Tom, Dick, Mary, Jane person to survive off of others. And they telling people out here, you jealous of them. Why would I be jealous of you when I have life? However that resonates for you. Why would I be jealous of that? I got the life. Literally, figuratively. And you mad at me because I got the life. I got the juice. I got the la-di-da. That's why I keep saying your la-di-da. Your life. I promise you, when you get off this live, go outside. And just walk. Say la-di-da and your most heartfelt, I promise you that shit gonna make you feel good. You may add a little skip in there too. La-di-da, watch. You may even laugh at yourself. They can't stand that you laugh. They can't stand that you living, which is what the divine put your ass here to do, to live, not survive. Stay away from people that's surviving. They're like the walking dead. I like to call them that. They're the walking dead. They have no life and they need people with life to make them live. Hence, you can't live without me. Please. Child, please. 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 I can't live without you. But they in the background crying. I can't do it. That's them. They don't make sense. They would never make sense. Ever. ever. It would never make sense. Like, they want you to be all that you can be, literally. And we're not talking about the armed forces of the army. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about you as a person, an individualistic, unapologetic, unique person is who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the ones that stick out like a beautiful thumb, not a sore thumb. Only people that see something different is the ones that, you know why? Because they can't be you. They can't be you. They can't be the difference that you bring to the world. They hate your difference. And they want to punish you because you different. But yet they want to be you behind the scene. Make it make sense. For real. And you know what else was so crazy too? Is that other people literally sit there and listen to the gibberish that spew from their mouth, the gibberish. People actually sit in agreement and listen to the outlandish gibberish that they spew out their mouth. So you gonna sit there like a dodo bird, like a jackass, and just listen to what this person have to say, even though you seeing differently. Stay away from people that are surviving. I know that may sound harsh, but please take my advice when I say that. Stay away from people that are surviving and be with people that are living. Because the ones that are not surviving are going to tear you down and they're going to deplete you for everything that you could imagine of your unique being. I'll spin it this way. A tomato. Let's say you bought a bunch of tomatoes and one of the tomatoes you didn't realize got bruised or something. And you put it in the fridge and maybe maybe 2, 3 days later, you go in the fridge and you open up the tomato and you see it's starting to spread. That one little tomato that was bruised and it was connected to the others is now starting to rot or is trying to stay alive. While they're trying to stay alive, everything around it is starting to break down. You catch my drift? Stay away from people that are just surviving. Hey, how you doing? I'm just surviving. Oh, no. I'm okay. No. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna bash you. I'm just for my own mental Rolodex. No. Oh, okay. Well, you have a great day, and I'm out. No. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm just surviving. Same day. Oh, what's the next one? How you doing? Oh yeah, same thing, different day. Same shit, different day. No. Same shit, different day. You ain't doing nothing different to change that day? No. You ain't doing nothing to change that shit that you're doing the same thing every day? No. Mm-mm. No. Pay attention to what people speak. Especially the ones who feel that they can always run game on you. They're always the ones that give you the free game. For real, true facts. They're always willing to give you the game for free because they want people to see them in such a way that they have to put on a show to give that illusion that they are the best thing indeed. And they're not. I'm going there. They're not. They would never be. Because again, if you have to go out your way to harm someone, to put someone in a compromising position, absolutely not. Absolutely not. They tell you who they are all the time. I saw an article, I think this morning or yesterday morning, I forget, about a woman. She was trying to leave her husband because he was into some things that she wasn't approving of. His lifestyle was different from hers. I'll just say it in that way. She found out about his lifestyle and she went on social media and she, started to speak about his lifestyle. That person unalived her because now, number one, she was aware of his lifestyle. She stated what happened and she wanted a divorce. He unalived her for that. So people are creating illusions and delusions that life should be lived a certain way. Okay, cool, fine. But as soon as they're not able to live that life, and I'm talking about the people that are doing the negative things, the dark things, but as soon as they're not allowed to live that life because they have to live life a certain way in the dark, in the secret, no one is aware, no one needs to know, no one should know. But they're out there doing things towards people to put them in a predicament or a situation to where people are truly learning who they really are. So again, they don't make sense. But anywho, they're trying to put you in compromising positions based on the things that they create, or more so the things that they attested or they approved of or they said yes to. And they want to illegally or they want to blindly place you in the middle of the game that they're playing. So it's like they're creating the pieces, literally pieces, right? They look at you as a piece and they have this game here, this chaotic game of life that they want to include you in. And they're putting you as pawns on their game board here. And as soon as you realize that this game is what it is, you take your pawn off of that game, meaning they're upset. Now they want to go all the way out and rogue and they want to destroy you to the point where some cases they want to unalive you because they can't live the life they want to live, the survival life they want to live. They can't live the survival life that they want to live. And they want to out your life because they can't do what you do. Everybody who do things and is very aware of the things that they do negatively always have to push blame onto other people. Why is that? Why do people feel so comfortable being in the dark and doing the things that they do? But as soon as someone or something or whatever happens to the point where everyone else aware, they can't stand on that same energy. Why is that? Why do people feel comfortable with hurting others? Why is that? Why can't we learn the real, truthful, inauthentic you? And when we do learn you, why do we have to be penalized for learning who you truly are? Why is there a price to pay for that? And you want me to be around people like this? Fuck no, I would not. Oh, you bougie. Oh, you think you good. You think you better. Absolutely. And don't be afraid to express that. Absolutely. I'm above this mess. I'm above this foolishness. I'm above surviving. I'm not surviving for anybody. I'm living. I refuse to survive for anybody. I'm living. And if you have a problem with me living, you not my people. I'm good with that. I promise you I'm good with that. You got an issue with me living and laughing and and all that good stuff. You're not my people. I'm okay with that. I don't want to deal with rot. I don't want to deal with anything dying around me. I don't want to deal with negative energy. I don't want to deal with low vibrational things. I don't want to deal with that, and I don't have to. That's surviving. Surviving is crawling out the bed. Oh man, I can't believe this, and and you complaining, but you ain't got no solution to the complaints that you doing. You arguing, you fighting, you muttering. Nobody wants to live like that. Damn, I for sure don't. Stay away from people that surviving. I'm gonna keep saying it. Because these people that's surviving, they're going to take all they can from you. And once they took all they can from you, they're going to live just for a little bit, and they're going to live on the edge. That's another thing. When they finally do get a taste of living, they live on the edge. Meaning you give them a little bit, they take that all the way out. They don't know what it's like to live. Even if you were to give them the freaking novel, the book, the document, the whatever, the encyclopedia of life, they wouldn't even know how to do it. Because they're trying to do it through your eyes, through your lens, through your perspective, and mad at you because you could do something that they refuse to do, living. They refuse to live. They want to stay in survival mode, but they want to be you. You don't survive, or you're not surviving. They don't make sense. Somebody said a group. They come together in a group here, and that's how they're surviving, trying to mesh off others' energies. And it's not enough to survive off of. That's why they all trying to come towards you. Stay away from people that's surviving. They don't mean you no good. They don't mean you no good. People that are surviving don't mean you no good. None. And if they mad at that, like I always say, if you mad if I say something and I'm speaking real true facts, I just know that I'm triggering you, and I'm okay with that. I promise you I'm okay with that. Them ain't your peoples. Huh? I said them ain't your peoples. They not. A real friend wouldn't get upset at you, and I mean that. A real friend will come to you and have a conversation. Hey, what's going on? Well, I feel this way. Well, tell me why you... A real friend, real true facts. I promise you, real true raw facts. A real friend will come and have a conversation with you. Ain't no arguing, ain't no fighting. Okay, well, I see where you disagree. This is where I disagree from. Can we come together? I promise you. These ain't your friends. These not your peoples. They not your frequency. Y'all not on the same alignment. There's a lot of people out here that are not the same. Or I put it this way. There are a lot of people that are the same. They do the same thing day in and day out, and you come along living life with your differences. Your unique perspective of difference of how you perceive the world, how you live life is different, is beautiful, is dope. Curious minds wants to know, what are you doing? Why are you doing it that way? I never seen anything like it. And instead of them trying to learn from you, you could teach them however way you do your thing, they want to destroy it because it didn't come from them. Again, stay away. Stay away from people that surviving. Pay attention to when people say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm just surviving. Oh, hell nah. Oh, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my pineapple. Yeah, I'll see you later. You know something. That ain't it, boo. That ain't it. It's just not it. It would never be it. It would never be it. You will never have to question a real friend, ever. They really gonna match your mirror. Again, pay attention to the mirrors that you see, meaning people. What's behind that mirror, behind that double glass? The heart. Everyone has a two-way mirror. Everyone, if you want to put it in this way. Everyone has a two-way mirror. This is the first one. The second one is deep within. What's behind? I want to see behind. What's in the heart? Oh, you good people. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. All right. Those your people. But if you go or you attempt, because people who have double mirrors on the negative side of things, they're not going to show you that. They're going to fight you down to ensure that you don't see that other side of them. They don't want you to be aware of the other side of them. They say it all the time. And when you finally see that other side of them, oh, that's why you were hiding. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now they're stuck. Eight of Swords. They're stuck in their mind, not yours. They're stuck in their mind. They can't get out their mind because they don't know how to get out of their mind. They don't know how to heal themselves. They don't even know how to sit with self. They're losing their mind. They have none. Literally and figuratively. They have none. I'm hearing dreadlock rock star. Is that Bob Marley? Dreadlock rock star. Dreadlock. So this is very specific for whoever this resonates for, but there's someone that has dreadlocks that's on the negative side of things. It's a masculine that's doing spell work. Now, they're really good at what they do. They're really good at what they do, but something with the lungs. The lungs going to collapse or something. I don't know, something about lung failure, lung cancer, something like that. Yeah, they're going to be very disappointed. So if someone's doing spell work on you and they have dreadlocks, it's a masculine there's a masculine warlock that's doing spell work here. They getting ready to lose their lungs or something with the lungs. Lung cancer, something very, very, very... They won't be able to do this anymore. I'll just say that. And they're losing a lot of money too. So whoever that resonates for, okay? Yeah, they're going to pass. Dang. Well, I mean, hey, stop doing it. So, stop doing it. Yeah, very recklessly. Their transition is going to be very reckless. Oh, well. Stop playing with spell work. Stop playing with stuff that you don't have no knowledge about. They don't see this coming. Yeah, it's a person that's doing spell work on you. It's a masculine, dreadlocks, skinny framed. They don't see this coming. They're going to lose their gifts and they're going to have like a really bad case of like lung disease or lung cancer. It's irreparable. They can't repair it. You'll hear about it. Whoever this resonate with. Whoever this resonate with. I'll even look at tree as like lungs. Like you see the bronchioles, the extra parts of the lungs, you know, the branches, synapses. So I'll even put it in that way with the tree. They can't breathe. Yeah, it's blowing up in your face here. That's what's being revealed. A mother figure could be behind this, or a Cancer sign. You could be a Cancer sign. You could be a mother that's going through this, or your mother has done this here, however it resonates. Your mother may have dreadlocks, however it resonates in your story. But that's being revealed here in regards to who this spiritualist is, and they're in for a rude awakening. So if they thought that they was doing something towards you, it wasn't doing anything to you, child. Are they good at what they do? Oh, yeah, they are. I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. They're really good at what they do. But it's just not you. And not only that, they got to pay for all the other things they did towards other people. So you are like, basically, you were their karma because they tried this against you and it failed. And it ends with you. So all the people that have been negatively affected by this person's BS here, they have to pay for all of that. Yeah, this is my funeral dress. They gotta pay for that. All right, let's see what else there. Yeah, this person was a show off. Yeah, fake emperor. Masculine that's doing spell work with dreadlocks. That's very irresponsible. I love how the cards be coming out. I'm telling you. I told you. Look, man. That's crazy. Strong confirmation. Black magic, irresponsible, fake emperor. They're not real. They're not a real spiritualist or a real root worker. They have addictions. So this person may have to drink or smoke before they tap in. So that's not a real root worker, but let me mind my business. Let me shut up. Sudden changes is here, okay? Somebody going through sudden changes. This person who was doing this towards you, too good to be true. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, They may have been divorced or they gotten divorced. Yeah, this person will not only lose their gifts, but they're going to pass through long complications. And that's all that spell work. Could be a narcissist. This is some crazy stuff. The Pisces moon is bringing out a lot of hidden truths. I may have to come back on later because Pisces is only here for like 6 days, I believe. No, 2 days. But the full moon is 3 days before, 3 days before, the day of, and then 3 days after. And yeah, it's a lot of secrets coming out. So I think I'm going to come back on here in a little bit. Yeah, they burnt out. They could be homeless. They could be bisexual. A message is coming. So you're going to know who this person is. They're heartbroken. All this is going to take place by Sagittarius season, which is in a couple months. We're in September. So by November, December, you're going to hear about this person, maybe, you know, untimely, you know, pre-transition here, but I guess they thought it was a game. And that's what happens when you think things are a game. The more you play, the more your life is not a game. I'm going to keep saying that. Life is not a game. Life is truly precious. And that could be spun in many different ways. Your life is precious. Your life is not a game. Don't let nobody toy and play with your life. Play with your life. No. You got to live life as if that's the only one you have daily. That's living life. Really and truly, that is living life. As if it's the only one that you have. Some rare cases you get second chances. And most of you guys that are watching me, you have a second chance or you're getting a second chance. What are you going to do this time with your life? The life that was meant for you to literally live. What are you going to do this time? You're getting a new opportunity to do something different. Do it, but live it with life. Live it with life. No more surviving. That stage, that time of your life, that era, that part is over or soon to be over. If you're watching me here and you resonate with it, time to start living. You're going to see a lot of your enemies fall. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're going to see a lot of your enemies fall, and there's nothing that you can do. And a lot of it has to do with health. A lot of it have, well, dang. A lot of it have to do with health. You will see it. You will see because of the greed. You will see. Goodbye. They're not laughing anymore. I guess not. It ain't funny. It's not funny. Interesting. Anywho, we got apology here. It's not funny to them. Ain't that something? Nobody's laughing now. Interesting. Yeah, they're going through a lot. All these cards fell, so I'm just going to end right there. Let me see what we got here. Someone's listening to Michael Jackson. Oh, Tito Jackson just passed. So my condolences to the Jackson family. If anybody know me, know I love me all the Jacksons. Like they all were just, yeah. Everybody had their own unique talent. I loved all of them. I still do. I was just listening to Jermaine Jackson before I got on here. Yup. Don't sleep on Jermaine Jackson. He got some good music now. All right now. Somebody's name is Felder. Somebody just took the bus, or you just purchased a bus. You could be making... You could be going like a country excursion with a bus that you made. It's like a tiny home. So it's like a bus on wheels. Someone's singing Wheels on a Bus to a child. Someone's just listening to Michael Jackson. Someone's from Tennessee. Your name could be Fulton. I'm hearing ABBA. ABBA Cadabra. Someone's name is Michael, Mikal. Someone went to the farmer's market. Market price, you just purchased something at market price. You may have went to a restaurant and you may have purchased fish or ordered fish at the market price. Someone just went to the market. Someone's name is Dee Dee. You could have been watching Rugrats. Someone was watching My Brother and Me. Someone's name is TJ. Someone's name is Franny, Francis, Francois. Someone's name is Milton. Someone loves aioli sauce, or you make your own aioli sauce. Someone's name is Eric, Airiq, something like that. It's very unique. Eric, it's very unique how this person's name spells Eric. Someone loves Michael Kors. Someone's watching Christmas movies already. You may love Christmas. Someone's purchasing a Volkswagen. Someone loves cashmere sweaters. Someone's name is Ross, Wesley, Roberts, PJ. I'm hearing Winsley, Winston. Someone's from Puerto Rico. Someone loves Worcester sauce, A1 sauce for steaks, or you make your own A1 sauce. Someone's having trouble with opening jars. You may have issue with your hand or the grip of your hand. That's actually going to get better, but you have to stop using your hand. Like, you got to let your hand heal. So if you're having issues with gripping the bottle or trying to open a bottle, you have to let your hand heal. So you could be working on the computer a lot. You may work from home where you use the computer a lot. Could be developing carpal tunnel. So you got to give your hand a rest, okay? It will get better though, but you just got to get your hand a rest. Someone's name is Ryder. All right. Someone's from Jersey. Someone's name is Viper, or you may like snakes. All right, we got Neptune. First house. Aquarius. 8th house, Sag, Venus, Pisces, 10th house, South Node. All right, so these are the signs that's involved. We have Libra. You could be a Libra. They could be. We have Aries. You could be an Aries. They could be. We have Pisces. You could be or they could be. Gemini. Capricorn. Let's do 2 more. Aquarius. Aries. All right, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to add me on all my social media accounts. Everything is the same. The AfroZen8888. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Threads as well too. If you would like to book a private reading with me, that information is in the description box below on YouTube. It's also on my profile. Click the link on TikTok, and it will put you through my website. If you want to book a reading, you have to go through the website. It's secure. Everything is everything. Everything is organized there. You got to go through the website, okay? Don't get scammed by anybody else. I have a website, okay, that I post all the time. So if you're interested, you can go through there, through the website, through the profile. You can add me on Instagram if you have not yet, or add me on TikTok if you have not yet. All right. So yes, until next time, guys, thank you so much. Love ya. Make sure y'all add me and share me like, yeah, you heard that girl. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. See ya.